teams in Malaga City facing off with each other today in the perhaps more rainy conditions. The rain has stopped for the last 30 minutes, however it could come back. The game is live, 11 o'clock a.m. at Rio Verde in Almun. The 18s so far, I believe, coming back off an 8-0 loss against a very highly talented Norwegian side, and a school from Oslo, which actually featured 3 players from their national team. Very heavy test for them. However, they can restart their new winning streak with a win here against the 17s. And the backline for them features perhaps a new player, not really seen with the 18s. They normally have Angel in goal, however he is not present today. I believe that is one of the players from the Australian Academy featuring in goal today. In front of him, we have Larry and Thomas, the midfielder, who's been moved to centre-back, perhaps for the absence of Mihir Manglani, who was playing centre-back and training in a few games. On the right is Noah, on the left is Keanu, and in the midfield, we got the Greek midfielder, Leandro, and Jack. At attacking mid, we got Viwa. On the left, we got Ishai. Right, we got Ruru, and striker is Harry, the Australian. A shot by number 14, I believe, goes over, and it will be a goal kick for Malaga City. Here's the lineup for the under-17s. A new face in goal as well, perhaps another Australian, I do believe. At right back we have Jackson. At centre back we have the 2 twins, I believe. One of them is called Nathan, wearing number 16, and the other one is not wearing a number on his shirt. Left back, I believe that is Letletlo, also known as LT in the academy. In the midfield, Ben wearing number 2, and I believe that is Cooper in the centre mid. Also alongside Junior. Crossed in by Keanu, cleared out. Jack is there to keep though. Viwa. Chip over. Looking for Harry. LT will clear though. And continuing for lineup, there's Junior. You can always see a bit of magic from him. On the left, I believe, is Arianave. Down the centre is Henry. On the right is not on the list.
Yeah.
17s taking care of the ball for now. LT inside for the striker Harry, who's dropped deep the number 9. Could be featuring in a false 9 role today with the under-17s management team. Perhaps trying something out differently in a game that should be less competitive since it's only an internal fixture. Perhaps teams could try out new things, try and build off their previous losses, as both the under-18s and the 17s in their most recent game lost by 7 goals or more. Ball over, looking for the number 14. Here's Jackson. As you can see, wearing the glasses out there. I believe he normally wears contact lenses in the other games he's featured, however this time opting for the glasses. Looking nothing but stylish on that pitch. From a cool and composed right back. Here's Thomas. The newest feature to play centre back. Leandro, nice turn. However, is stopped. Henry, looking for security pass to LT. LT has time. And Arrive accidentally just knocks a ball out. Nowhere to take the throw in. Opting long for Harry. His fellow companion Australian, also from New South Wales. And Rule's pass just misses Harry. Perhaps looking, rather than a goal streak as a striker, continue his assist streak. He's been on fire with his assists. In one of the more recent games, bagging 2 in the last 20 minutes, as he came on as a substitute, I believe against Tabasco. Hooper. Nathan. Nice little dribble by him. We know he's capable of dribbling at the back. Even if it looks like he's going to lose it, he still has enough composure to keep the ball. Onto his twin. Looking for Ben in the middle. A bit too much power there. Leandro resets. Larry on the ball here. Taking a bit of his time. Jack dropping deep. Back to Jack again. Playing the 6 rule today. Larry to Leandro. Noah has lots of space on the right side. Leandro does look to find him. Takes a touch inside. LT is there to stop. Here is Viwa. Nice little turn from him. Looking for Ishai, who turns. Keeps the ball. Goes back to Jack. Into Keanu. Keanu, who could be fouled there, and indeed he is. The referee did see that. And it'll be a free kick for the under-18s outside the box. Let's see who will take this. I believe it is Viwa claiming the ball. On his right foot. Could shoot directly into goal from here. But even though this is Vishnu's territory, as he can score a free kick from here, however he is not on the pitch. He will feature soon. The new addition in Malaga City's under-18s team. Viva crosses in. Looking for Ishai. However, I believe just scrapes off his body, and it will be a goal kick for the under-17s. So far, no real team penetrating, or at least having a direct opportunity on the goal. As we know, the right winger, number 14 of the under-17s, had a clear-cut chance on goal, however, skied it instead of hitting the target. An early shock for under-18s. Nathan on the ball. Looking for the number 14. Keanu just gets there. Intercepts. Keanu has more work to do though. And clears well. Will be an under-18 throw-in in the attacking half of the field. Viwa just using his body exceptionally well there to get past his opponents. Onto Noah with time and space, lots of grass on his side. Ruru. The Scot. Turning in. Turning past another inside. Always capable of dribbling that man. And it's back to Thomas. Keanu. Bit of a risky ball play to his left foot, however handles it very well. Onto Larry, always looking composed on the ball. Never doubt when he's on it. Harry, the Australian, dropping down. And Leandro actually misexecutes that pass. It'll be an under-17s throw-in. LT taking the throw-in. Cooper turning, looking for Arve. Another header by LT, who sends Arve perhaps in, however didn't make the most of it. And Noah resets. Ball over the top, chasing in the Australian, Harry. No, that is Keanu, the American left back. Deflected cross in and over the net. Moment of worry for the under-17s. However, it just inches away from the goal, and it will be a corner for the under-18s. Viwa to take on that magical right foot. Jack is dropping short. Jack Dennis. Almost called him Jack Daniels before. Jack Dennis, the American midfielder. Into Leandro, tall body there. The ball is into his head, however, and it is cleared out. Viwa. Lovely touch from him, crossing on the left foot. There perhaps was a handball there from Jackson, the right back of the under-17s. Cross did go out for a corner, however, it looks like it could have just hit his hand. Referee says no otherwise. Another corner from the under-18s, where perhaps they've struggled to score from this year. Not too many corners have scored from, as far as I'm aware. We'll look to break that deadlock today. Thomas getting his head on it, however is but off balance and hits it over. The centre back, recently turned centre back, as I said previously. Goal kick for under-17s. Jackson. LT. Into Henry. Henry dropping deep. Ball was nicked from him from Thomas. Leandro looking to set in Viewer, whose touch is a bit too heavy there, unlike other times, and the clearance is intercepted by him. However, it will be picked up by the keeper. Under-17s starting to really be pegged back in these first 10 minutes. Perhaps could be a sign of worry. Henry on it again, a talented English striker. Really loves to be involved in the game, even if it requires him to drop deep. Larry, looking for Noah. Arrivier doing his defensive duties, the left winger. And a bit of ping pong results in a throw in for the under-18s. Leandro takes real quick into Rue. He looks to flick it over. However, it's over. Not anyone, he's still there. And Scott getting in there rough against LT and salvaging a corner for Leandro to take. Crossing by Leandro. Looking for the head of Harry. To Jack. Jack doing well to keep the ball. Nice turn from him. Just misses the last touch there. Some great dribbling by him. Unfortunately, it ends up for a throw-in for the under-17s. Few players not featuring today for both sides. I believe Carlos isn't featuring, the American midfielder. Also Martin Colombe. He scored in the 17s 10-3 loss last week. Also isn't featuring. He's been out with a cold recently. And so is Mihir Manglani, the right back, centre back, right winger and striker for the under-18s. He's also been out with a cold. And Beery would otherwise not risk playing him today. Instead, hopefully, save his energy. Hope he recovers in time for Mallorca, which is next week. Ball into Leandro. Rather miscued the header there. Went entirely away from the goal. And the keeper will take into safe hands. Beery looking to rest and perhaps warm up other players just in time for Mallorca. Test out new things as well. As you can see, Thomas Boynet playing centre back. And a few other faces that we don't always see starting in the under-18s. Just trying to find the perfect formula just in time for Mallorca. Interception by Rue. Leandro keeping. Resetting to the keeper. Ball into Keanu is just missed. However, the deflection does cause a U18's throw-in. Rather doomy and gloomy day here in Malaga today. The sun ain't shining at all. There's a big surface of clouds in Almun, the town in the south coast. Not usually a typical day, as it is normally scorching heat, even in winter, at this time of year. Jackson. Interception by Viewer. Jackson again for throwing. Looking for the 14. Cooper to switch to LT. RAV with time and space to run in. Mis-executed rather the pass there. Ming the header viewer. Jackson just kicks it out. To Ben. Keanu forcing out to Harry, who gets there. Finding Noah. To Ruru. Ruru. Setting Noah in a good crossing position. He does. Cross it into Harry, who misses and scores on the rebound. Rather 1-2 with the keeper there. However, second time lucky gives Harry the goal. The Australian man scoring perhaps the first goal I've seen him play in. Definitely not the second goal, I'm assuming, though. A clinical striker scores a clinical goal. It makes it 1-0 for the under-18s. Harry, the Australian striker. Looks like perhaps this will be the last time we see him. Or Mallorca will be, as I do not believe he is renewing for post-January. Touched by Jackson. Look at him try to glide past Keanu. Doesn't though, unfortunately. Keanu has the strength there. Keanu. Into Jack. The keeper, into Leandro. Nicely finding Noah. Noah turning in, keeping the ball safely. Leandro. To Jack. Jack again. Deflection off Ruru, however, goes into the feet of Noah. Still driving. And LT gets there, just like a spider, and wins the ball back. Here he is on it again. Finding Henry rather nicely. And a little turn by Henry through the legs of the French centre-back Thomas. Does a bit too much there. Gets a bit cocky and loses the ball. Went for a second Megs there. Keanu. To Larry. Thomas. Interception by Ben, however does not keep it. Jack Dennis, JD on the ball. To Larry. Nice switch by Larry. Looking for his fellow defender, Noah on the ball, who takes it in nicely, this time getting the better of LT, and who finds Ishai for a perfect shot here. Blocked by Nathan, however. Ishai doing well to create a chance here, all created by Noah, who's on the ball again. 1-2 with Ruru. Rory still on the ball. Looking to do a bit too much yet again. Aravir. Henry missing the pass. LT has it. Junior turning. And looking back to his defender. Number 14 gets the ball. Could this be too much for Junior? Still keeps it in. Great job by him. Now crossing opportunity. Deflected cross and safe into the hand of the keeper. Beery perhaps in his comfort zone for the last 15-20 minutes. Rather than standing up, just sitting down a bit, letting his team play a bit more free flow, having free flow around the area, giving him a bit more creativity. Rather than taking an authoritarian approach to coaching, really using the tactical mastermind that Beery has. Nicely finding Noah, who's been great today, even if it's only 20 minutes. Noah's been finding lots of space. Nathan to clear out. To the feet of Thomas, nicely controlled. Thomas into Rory. Nice turn by him on that lovely right foot of his. Cleared out. Here's Henry. Lots of time on him. Could have gone the other way. Torrevia still has the ball though. The 9. Henry looking for the number 14. Just misses. Jackson intercepts though. And another nutmeg from Henry. It's not Pana, so nutmegs don't count as goals. Lovely ball finding the 14. Who gets a shot off. And it just scrapes wide. Wide of the back post. Lovely play by the under-17s. Who have really been coming out in these last 5 minutes. Larry. Thomas. Noah. Back to goal though. Looking to turn. Gets a bit lucky there. Does LT intercepting quite nicely. Going for the under-18s. Brewery. LT diving in there and missing. Brewery. Probably under. Brewery just bodied by LT though, getting back there nicely. It will be under 18s. Brewery is down there, he looks hurt. Looks as if he's grabbing his private areas. May have suffered just a bit of a knock there. Will be given the time to catch a breather, I guess. So will the other players on his team and on the 17s. Might there be an early substitution for Beery and his under-18 side? Could we see the likes of Vishnu play on the right wing? Or maybe Mihir could come from the depths of Earth and feature, since he's not really meant to today as he's been sick. Ruri just taking a moment off. Perhaps it's his hands, instead of anywhere more central to his body. His hand may have just had a knock. Ball in. Crossing, punched out by the keeper. It's a foot race. Viwa will get there though. Larry. To Jack. Taking his time on the ball. Larry. To Thomas. Leandro. To Thomas. Here's Jack. Sink deep again. Leandro. Back to Jack. Really keeping the ball more safely now. Larry. Opting for Noah. Bit of an odd ball. Deals with it well. Back to Thomas. Who will play to the keeper. First time. And to Noah again. To Thomas. To Viwa. Lovely play from the 18s to break out of the 17s press. And a switch by Viwa. Just getting there. He could be in once again. He'll time to cross. And does. Great cross into the middle. Just cleared out. Leandro with the volley. Scrapes it. Has a second chance and goes over this time. Big chance for under 18s early on. Well, in the middle of the first half. Jackson. The 14. Will be a throw to the 17s. And yes, Ruri's injury does seem to not be getting any better. So he is taken off for the American right winger Zan. Harry. Checking both shoulders, opting to go back. Zan also featuring, looking to continue his assist streak. I believe that is 4 in 3 of his last appearances. Gives me the little nod there from the right winger. Thomas. Looking for Ishai. The Israelis doing well to keep the ball and turn. Pass 3, all running at him. Is tripped a bit there. Ishai still keeping the ball though. Beery urging him to pass it. And the ball is won off of him. At what cost though? A free kick. And this looks to be in Viwa territory, this free kick. Rather a threat of goal from these areas, Viwa. Could look to rather get a more damaging scoreline on the 17s. Instead is Ishai to take. You win it, you take it. Write a headline for yourself, son. Taking a cool approach to free kick. Straightforward, we'll run up to the ball and shoot. Off the wall though. Not enough height on it. And it's cleared out. Under 17's hushing forward now. Keanu back to his own keeper. Jack. Blocked by Jack. Ball over, lovely ball, finding Harry, who isn't on goal here, can shoot, deflected off the keeper and in. The Australian has 2 today, a brace so far. Great work by him, great speed to get in behind this defence of the 17s and finish it just with enough power into the back of the net. 2-0 to the under 18s. And Harry really making a statement to become that starting striker in Mallorca. 2 goals, say less. Highly likely to see him feature now in Mallorca. Perhaps for the full 90 minutes. '17's looked a bit shell-shocked here. Throw in. Junior. Commits the foul there. Under 18s will take it. Here's Thomas. Finding Noah, who is making a brilliant run yet again. Cuts back in. LT looking to not be beaten. Both great fullbacks coming up against each other. It'll be a throw-in for Noah. Great challenge from them too. Nice control by Noah, still keeping the ball. Thomas. Ball did stay in play there, however the ref does not think so. It will be a 17s throw-in. Ben. To the holding midfielder. Here's Viwa, loss of grass. Shoot! And a save from the keeper. Quite had my eye off the pitch there. Didn't see how that chance was created. Perhaps an under-17s member lost the ball in deep territory. Larry in a rather high position. Leandro still keeping. Ishai. His touch is intercepted there. Leandro turning to Larry. Thomas. To Larry. To Leandro. Now Larry's on it. Jack. Zan going for the header, rather slipping. Just before he could get there. Noah. Zan passing the ball rather to an opponent. Still dealt with well though with the under-18s. Will be a throw-in. Ball into Viwa. Cleared out. Thomas. To Zan. Zan for the man on him. King is touch inside. Viwa and Junior coming together. Will be a free kick for Viwa. There's Jack. Nice dribble from him. It's Viwa. Turning back to Thomas. To Zan, who just mis-executed the touch there. Rather just a glitching moment for the under-18s. Leandro into Zan. Looking for Harry. Lovely play by them. Leandro to shoot. Into the middle. Into Ishai, who makes it 3. Great team play from the under-18s. And it's 3-0 to them. Lovely play. All started from a recovery in the middle. Into Zan, chipping it up to Harry. Harry into the feet of Leandro, who volleys into Ishai. First time, rather scrapes the ball. However, keeps the ball and shoots that left foot into the bottom corner. 3-0. Only 33 minutes in here as well. Perhaps could be a disaster for the 17s. Perhaps what we could see today. Not too ideal from them.
Stand right, stand right.
The 14. Still keeping it. The feet of the keeper. Will be out for a throw-in. On the bench also with Beery is also the under-23s coach, Booya. The coach of CD Almun under-23s. Looking for very much success in the league. Zan. Bit too much on that touch there. Thomas urging him to fix the touch. Will be a throw-in. And substitutions we will see, I believe, is Filippo, Kishav. That's the only two I can see so far. However, yeah, will feature at striker now. Just like he did last week, went from left wing to striker. On the left wing will be Filippo. And the midfield we will see Kishav. Cross by Zan. Into the back post. Looking for Isha, who just mis-execute the jumps there. And lands quite awkwardly. Looking for his second goal of the game, the left winger. Nathan to LT. Bolin looking for a VA. Just missed. Junior steps. Try cutting in though. It'll be into the keeper's feet rather than hands. Ben keeping it safely. LT. Cleared out by the keeper. Not too good of a clearance though. And it will be an interception from Zan, leading to an under-17s goal kick. Nathan. Junior. LT turning. Time and space to drive here. Could he find a ball in the middle? Fainting over the ball. Still just getting past it. However, Zan intercepts and has time to drive into his space as well. Harry turning. Back to his fellow Australian companion. Here's the keeper. To Larry. Viewer. Harry. '17's finally keeping the ball. Lovely ball to Filippo. Controls it with the chest. He gives it to Brazilian Aiden, who's also been subbed on. However, it will be a free kick just outside of the area for the under-17s. Aiden winning. Junior looking to take. And hopefully get his side back into the game just before the break. As the game creeps into the 40th minute. What can Junior do here? Bit of magic needed from him at this time. On about 20 backs with a 17 to go for goal. Junior, oh, into the hands of the keeper. Thomas. Ball looking for Keanu. Just missed though. Little flick attempt from Ben to Leandro, who has time to shoot here. Indeed he does. And it's not indeed too far from the net. And that will be half time. Only playing 40-minute halves today. The 17s and 18s. Good work from the 18s. Meanwhile, a lot of work needed to come back from this 3-0 deficit for the under 17s. Join us in the second half. See what goes on.
Are we ready?
Jacob, why are you here?
Redemption. I came to the academy in 2017 when I was 16 years old. I chose another path and it didn't work out for me, so I'm back a second time to make it work.
I feel like everyone knows what it takes, but it's the ones who actually do it to the detail. Those are the ones who will make it to the top, who actually dedicate their lives, and just the sacrifice it takes to make it.
Wow. Like everyone else, football is my identity. Like since I was a kid till now, it's the one thing that's been consistent in my life, and I feel like it brings everything else together. My friends, my brothers, my family, my life in the US, my life in Ghana, and now my life in Spain.
Trials at Cadiz and especially Mallorca, I can see the level that they play at, and I can get a sense of what it takes to play at that level.
Football, it means a lot. It means freedom. It means escape. It means love on and off the field. It means the will to keep going and to keep driving.
I'm Jacob Thompson from Brighton, England.
I'm Cameron Williams from San Diego, California.
My name's Angel Ariola, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Kobe Oseirusu, I'm from the United States and Ghana.
Hello, I'm Mario Abumitri from Beirut, Lebanon.
This is FC Malaga City.
So 22-23 is going to be the biggest season yet. We said 5 years ago we wanted to be a Tercera club. We've done that. You know, now we're a Tercera club with a Premier League affiliate. We're playing PSG and hosting them. We're close to confirming a trip to Lisbon to play Benfica, which I had the privilege to spend time there earlier this season. And I think, you know, now we can say, you know, we're a world leader in what we're doing, which is trying to help young people be better people with good values first of all, but also have the perfect platform and foundation to develop yourself as a young athlete. People ask, what's the secret? You know, what do you guys do? You can talk about, you know, the tactics, the bibs, the balls, the cones, the facilities, all those things, and you know, there's lots of clubs with that. For me, there's one single thing that this comes down to, and that is being completely relentless. Never taking no for an answer. Always believing in yourself first of all, because I've always said if you don't believe in yourself, how can someone else believe in you? And never ever stopping in believing in these young people. You know, we're trying to really give them something that maybe other clubs haven't, and that's an opportunity and a chance. Every day is an interview. You know, I want to do the best that I can do, be the best version of myself for the maximum amount of time that I can be.
We are now seeing on the right wing will be Evan.
For me, the most important is that we are a big family.
We're all together, we live together, we do everything together, and I like that things. It's like a, I don't know how to call it, but it's like a family.
As a group, we couldn't be happier. We're wanting the 3rd of August pre-season to start as soon as possible.
Well, super excited because we have a lot of things coming on, and a big surprise. If you think PSG is a big thing, wait to see next season because there are way more things coming for the kids.
The things that we're going to be able to provide these young aspiring players in the future, for me, are going to make us unrivaled, you know, in what we're able to offer and the opportunity we're able to offer these young men. But ultimately, there's so much more to come, and there's every reason to be excited about what we're doing here at Malaga City.
Injured his left hand.
Y para mí, el proyecto, el trabajo, la academia, para mí sería unión.
Jack Dennis looks to be moving from that defensive midfielder role into the back middle spot. Meanwhile, we got Aiden just goes over. Across the box too far. Was Robson. And up top. Yes. There's new haircut. Put up the side. Put it over to I do not believe he is on the squad list for Mallorca. However, today he tries to get his name on there with a goal or two against under-17s. Here's Arthur. Larry. Isha trying to make that run in behind. Right back, number 14 does get there though, and clear up. Jack trying to keep it. Carlos doing well to keep it. Jack can turn here. Plays it safely, however, into Larry. Larry to Jack. To the keeper. Jack looking for vision. However, there is a miscommunication there, and Beery does scream "Buenos dias," good day. Try and get his team to wake up. Raul also featuring in the second half. Looking to score a few more goals, add to his tally. I believe he's scored 3 or 4 goals so far since joining in late October. Been a stellar start for him. Midfielder with a very good goal ratio, especially for a midfielder. Vishnu going in for the press. Nice win by Ishai. Trying to keep the ball. Jack. Seb. Hitting the ball nicely. Reception from Carlos's pass. Seb still has though, and will pass from his weaker foot to the keeper. Ball from Arthur. Over. Trying to look for Keanu. Bounce is very unfortunate. However, he still keeps the ball. LT trying to stop him. Vinci going for the chop. And Ishai with the bicycle kick. What a goal. 4-0 to under 18s. Worked from a ball over the top from Arthur. Setting in behind Keanu for a brilliant crossing opportunity. Vinci going for the Ronaldo chop into the goal. Mis-executes that. And Ishai is there for the scissor kick. He's got 2. He's now hunting for a hat-trick. Brilliantly executed by him, the Israeli winger. Also does like to feature at Cam sometimes. Cam being the attacking midfielder role. To Harry. Harry only finding feet of the opponent. Wales gets there. It will be a throw for him and the under 18s. Lovely feet by Seb. He is very magical with the ball at his feet. However, that pass finds absolutely no one. Giving a thumbs up back to Beery. The Canadian left back. Harry. Larry doing well to keep back to his keeper. Clearance mis-executed, but Carlos will still get there. Keanu to Arthur. Arthur back to the keeper again. Until Larry. Ball over to Arthur. Larry. Carlos turning. Looking for Zan there. Still gets to him though. Vishnu. Outside of the ball pass to Zan. Finding him quite nicely. But to Keanu with a good crossing opportunity. Into the head of Raul, who just scores that. Bit lucky to score that there actually, as he did header the ball onto the ground. However, it bounced off directly into the top corner. And Rahul continues his lovely streak. I believe he is the top scorer in the under 18 so far this season. The attacking midfielder from India. You can really see how much of the goal that means to him. Doesn't mean too much to him, he's used to scoring here. He's only hungry for more goals. 4-0 to the under 18s. Very similar result to what first came out when these two sides met. It was 4-0 to the under 18s, however, in the last 30 minutes they lacked a bit, fell asleep and conceded 2. The 17s almost creating a remontada of their own from 4-0 down. Peach up. Nathan. Into LT. Heavy touch from him though, keeps it well. The right-footed player playing left back once again. Not disappointing at all in that role, LT. Been a great inclusion for the under-17s. Key shove, looking for Harry in the midfielder, and does. Out to the right back. He just kicks that ball out. And it'll be a throw-in for the under-18s. Arthur. Larry. Seb looking to make a nice run in. Larry doesn't opt for him, turns back out to Carlos. Arthur. Ball over. Trying to find the right back yet again. Will Keanu keep in? Yes, he does. However, he is a bit off balance with that cross, and it'll be a goal kick. Substitution here for the 17s. It will be, I believe that is Emmanuel coming on. Evan will be moved at right back. Filippo will be moved from left back to right wing. Or from left wing to right wing. And Emmanuel, the new inclusion for 17s, will be on the left wing. There's one Emmanuel here today for the 17s. Normally there is two. I believe the other Emmanuel has been sick, the striker Emmanuel, which is why he isn't featuring today. Win by Harry, up high. Great job by Jack to intercept there, giving the 17s no chance. Evan to take the throw in here. To Aiden. Here's Vishnu. He's turning, twisting. Looking for Zam there. Fury reminding Vishnu that that wasn't the right option there. Rahul. Seb, lovely nutmeg from him. Reflection causes a goal kick for under 17s. Key shot. Kishov, urging his team to make a run.
Long ball behind me.
Long ball from the centre back, looking for Aiden. Goal. Won by the 17s. Aiden turning. What can he do here, the Brazilian? Could have been fouled there. Raul does well to win the ball there. Seb. Larry. Nice ball. Finding Keanu on that right hand side. Chopping in and doing a manual a bit there, his opponent. To Jack. Lots of time and space to turn. To Raul. Raul, back to Jack. Jack continuing. Filippo turning past Seb. Seb recovers nicely though. To Jack. Ishai. Ishai going for goal there. Was a bit off balance. Perhaps was grabbed by Filippo. And it will be a free kick for the under 18s. Carlos take the free kick. Seb just trying to give him a bit of advice there. A very experienced player himself. Carlos. Normally accurate with these free hits, especially his passes. Looking for that ball into the back post for Keanu. Headers in into Arthur, who doesn't generate enough power on that header, and it will be into the safe hands of the keeper. Almost intercepted by Carlos, so Harry does keep it and finds the Brazilian striker Aiden, who just mis-executes the touch. It'll be a throw-in for the 18s in safe territory. Arthur to Carlos. Larry. Jack returns here quite nicely. Keanu just rather missing the ball there. Throw in for the 18s. Here's Zan to Jack. To Rahul. Ishai. Nicely finding the left back Seb. Seb cutting in. Safe into the feet of Carlos, who finds Ishai with a nice ball. Perhaps was a little too much there though for the Israeli. Could not keep that in. Perhaps could have had another chance to complete his hat-trick. Ball over the top to Filippo. Ball controls nicely. A directive touch taking it inside. Still on the ball. Looking for Aiden. Could he get there? Inches away from his feet. Could have been a great chance for the 17s though. They're really starting to build up here. Rahul. Into Vishnu, however, he is miles offside. And bodies Evan, however, is still very much offside. Vishnu, the new striker for the under 18s. Keisha taking it quickly to his teammate. Back to Keisha. To Cosimo, one of the younger members of the team. Filippo trying to leave it for his teammate. Filippo into Aiden. Filippo still on the ball, driving in. Ball looking for Emmanuel. Can he keep it in? He cannot, just unlucky there. Oh, and it's not good news for Isha. He's being taken off here. Doesn't have a chance to complete his hat-trick, sadly. 2 goals is still very good, though. Replacing him will be the man who got injured in the first half, Rory, this time featuring on the left side, the new cast. You never know, he could turn into Benzema here. Also, V was back on, I believe, for Jack Dennis. And Noah is back on for Keanu. Also, Thomas is on for Larry. Thomas, looking into Seb, finding Seb. Time to get across in here. Can he find Rahul? Almost does, cleared out though. Rule, can you get a shot off here? Lewa, finding time concerned. Interception by Vishnu. Great work rate from the striker there. One from Evan. Only as far as Seb's head. Vishnu on the ball. Turning out. Passing back to Carlos. Vishnu on again. Great play by him. Arthur. To Viwa. To Noah. Back to the keeper's feet. Thomas. Seb. Only one way back to his centre back. Ball into Arthur. Who actually did pass to, I believe that's Harry, however he was off the field there. Bit of a moment of confusion for the under-18s. And there's a foul. I believe that is it Keyshaw taking a free kick? Midfielder. Looking to get a ball in there. Instead goes for goal, not too far off it. His teammates look rather disappointed that he did not get that ball into the middle. Instead opting for the goal. Thomas. Arthur. Carlos. A lovely tackle from Aiden there. The attacker. Looked to come off slightly worse from that tackle there. Seb opting back for Thomas. Into Arthur. Ball up to Noah. He tries a spinning turn there. He's unsuccessful, however. Ball into Keyshav. One up high from Zan. What can the American do here? Can he drive in? Shooting his weaker foot. And does. Parried out only by the keeper though. Evan conceding a corner. Making sure that ball is well out of play. Carlos to take. But a few tall players there, the under-18s. They definitely got Arthur coming in. Looking to score from a corner here. They also got Vishnu, a very prolific striker. Looking to get his first goal for the club. Ball in. Cleared out by one of the smaller players for the under-17s. He was still keeping though. Passing back to Carlos. He will cross it in a bit too deep. Zan will keep though and reset to Noah. No on the ball. Here's Arthur. Arthur to Thomas. Thomas cutting inside there. Looking back for Arthur. Into Seb. He accidentally knocks the ball out of play. Will be a throw in for Filippo. Never mind, throw in for Evan. Evan with key shove. Time. Keeping it though. Hava loses it to Rue. On the ball. Trying to look for Zan. He's been rather quiet since coming on. Arthur. Here's Thomas.
Space, Thomas, space.
It's Rue. Ball over, nicely finding Noah from Carlos. Noah coming inside there. And perhaps is fouled in his own attacking half. Viewer claims the ball, could look to clip it in. Or not, resets to Arthur. Arthur into Thomas. Vishnu, nice one touch pass from him. Thomas turning past Harry. Arthur finding Noah. Carlos looking for a ball into Ruru. Just missing goal. I believe we can start a counter. Ball looking for Zan. Rahul almost finding Zan there. Zan into Vigo. Back to Thomas. Ball in the air to Rue. Takes a bit too long there. Here's Aiden, just spinning past Thomas, continuing a drive. Looking to take this upon himself, and does. Beats Carlos, and now has a view on goal. Can he shoot? Doesn't instead, looking for Emmanuel. Possibly the wrong decision though. Emmanuel grabbing Noah there, and Noah getting a bit frustrated and kicking the ball out. Substitutes here. Cooper on at centre back, and at striker will be Henry. Aiden will be moved out to the left wing now. Man to the left winger. Aiden. To Rahul. Looking for an outside of the boot ball. And finds Rue. Great ball. 1v1 with the keeper. Can he score here, the Scot? Shoots directly at the keeper and misses. Very unlucky from him. Great ball from Rahul. Here's Evan. Ski shove. Sam. Key shove. Looking for the switch to Filippo. Can Filippo get there? And does, getting the better of Seb. Can he get a shot off? He does, but completely misses. Perhaps had a bit more time there. The 17 is losing 5-0. Looks like a goal at this time would rather be a constellation. after this game, the 21s are playing against an Australian side that is touring around the south coast of Spain, specifically Malaga City, the academy, looking to get the best out of their experience. The 21s will face them at, I believe, 1 p.m. kickoff. Highly doubt the game is televised, however. It will be recorded though, perhaps on a video. You can see the stars such as Almun, Fadiz, U18 play. Rule. It's a viewer. Rule. In the comments, Gibraltar giving a big shout out to Harry, number 8. Indeed, the very talented midfielder. Not looking to play the number 8 role at the moment. Looks like a 10 at the moment, in a very high position. And substituted back on is Harry, with his 2 goals in the first half. Can he find a hat-trick? Isha was unsuccessful at finding one, however Harry has a chance to get one here. Meanwhile, Vishnu has been pushed out to the right wing. Fazan, who will see his minutes cut short. Fazan, the American, failing to continue his streak of getting a goal or assist in this game. However, he would be happy with the fact that his team are winning 5-0. To Harry. Nice little turn by him, getting the better of Viwa. And almost keeping it. Keeper passing into Arthur. Arthur into Viwa. Turning. Thomas. Thomas, looking to find Seb here. Can he keep it in? Fortunately doesn't. Can be a throw-in for Evan and the under-17s. Throw-in from Evan, only finding Harry. Can he get a hat-trick here, the Australian? Is fouled in the box. Could be a penalty, it is. The under-18s looking to make it 6 here. Will Harry take and complete his hat-trick? Looks like he will. Unfortunately, won't give it to Vishnu, who could find his first goal for Malaga City. Harry to take. Can the Australian score here? Runs up to the ball. Shoots and does. Power and placement, beating the keeper. And Harry has a hat-trick. 6-0 to the under-18s. Great job by him. He looks well gassed about it. Meanwhile, misery for the under-17s. Manuel also now playing left back rather than left wing. To Harry. Harry keeping the ball. Getting Harry, the other Harry of the 18s into a rather awkward position there. Nathan. Back on live after some technical difficulties. Not doing well to get there, the Australian. Still has it. Looking back rather than passing to Vishnu. To Harry, who wasn't communicated to well enough there. Nice Samba moves by him to keep the ball. Thomas. Coming into the dying minutes of this game. Can the 17s find a constellation here? Thomas the centre back, just losing it there. Geisha retaining. Nice little flick on by Aiden. Unfortunately, just missing Cosimo. Minshew looking for the header. Still gets it though. Minshew still going. Finding Rayo. Sending Minshew in. Can he get a goal here? Not fast enough, and Evan beats him in the foot race. However, Evan salvages a corner. Under 18s. Minshew would really love him to get a first goal for the 18s. Hopefully he can in this game. Never mind, it's a throw-in. Sub to take. Carlos. Beating one. Thomas is there to pass back to his keeper. Arthur. Into Vishnu. Vishnu dropping a bit deep. Arthur. Here's Harry. Switching to Ruru. Can he keep it in? Bit unlucky not to keep it in there. And that will be full time. Long rather early. However, the under 18s start their winning streak with a 6-0 win. Again for the under 17s, more misery.